This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. And everything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff. So you get the videos that I put them out, see what I'm thinking, see how I'm analyzing that data. Like I tell you every day, the data they release us is false. It's meant to mess with us psychologically, keep us off balance, so we keep making bad trading decisions. And of course, MarketWatch, seeking alpha, you know what they do. MarketWatch put out another FUD article where they're claiming that there's 20 stocks with the highest short interest, but out of these 20 stocks, AMC is number 18 and GME is number 20. And here's the thing. They claim that the movie industry is doing terrible. But the only FUD articles that they put out is always against AMC. You got Cinemark, part of Regal Theaters. When was the last time you saw an article telling you to sell your Regal shares, telling you to sell your Cinemark shares? I haven't seen one. And the reason that they attack AMC all the time, the reason they want us to sell our AMC shares, and this is just my opinion, I'm not telling you to buy, I'm not telling you to sell, I'm not telling you to hold. I'm telling you that I believe they do that because there's billions and billions and billions of counterfeit shares that they shorted into the market, and they are stuck and they got nowhere to turn, and the only way they can save themselves is for us to sell our shares. I'm not selling every day. I pick up a little bit more. Okay? The only way out for them is for us to sell our shares, because every week, every day that this goes on, they're losing millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, and their liquidity is drying up. And when it dries up, it's gonna be a catastrophe. It's gonna be a catastrophe. Anyway, the reason why you got these 18 other stocks whose short interest is higher than AMC is because that is what they want to put out there. They don't take into account that AMC has billions and billions of counterfeit shares. They don't take into account that 80% of AMC is traded in the dog pools. So they can go in there and do what they want. So is this really the real short interest of AMC and GME? Of course it's not. In my opinion, it's not. The short interest for AMC and GME should be 2, 3, maybe 400%. That is the real short interest as far as I'm concerned, based on the amount of shares that I calculate are out there in the market right now. And not the amount of shares, the amount of counterfeit shares that they put out in the market that I believe is currently floating around in the market right now. I believe it's billions of counterfeit shares, and the real short interest for AMC and GME should be 300-400%. And then you look at the short interest data that Ortex has been releasing. Ortex released that the short interest dropped by 2%. So if the short interest dropped, which means that they delivered some of those FTDs, they delivered some of those failure to delivers. So if it dropped 2% and y'all actually delivered these millions of shares back to the original owner, why the price didn't go up? How is the price going down if y'all are buying the shares and returning them? How is the price going down if you are buying the AMC shares and returning them? Obviously, nobody's buying any shares. All they're doing is running a Ponzi scheme on the American people, running a Ponzi scheme on AMC investors, because they're just creating more failure to delivers, and they're kicking the can down the road, and they're probably just transferring the debt between different entities in order to keep pushing the can down the road. They did not buy back any shares and put them back in the market. That is totally incorrect. The numbers might say that, but logic says they didn't do it. The price of AMC said they didn't do it. Okay? And then one day, they even said they returned 14 million shares when we only traded 13 million. That's how outrageous the numbers are. That's how the manipulation. the shenanigans, the fraud has gotten so overwhelming that their numbers don't even match anymore. They're screwing up their own numbers. They are screwing up their own numbers. The bottom line is this. They got it too deep. They kept doubling down and tripling down and doubling down and tripling down because they thought we would sell our shares. And now they're looking for a way out. And the only way out is to cover their short positions and take the loss, because the government can't even bail them out at this point. I don't believe the government can even bail them out at this point. That's how deep I believe they got into AMC at this point. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, and tell me what you think about continued fraud in the market and all these fake numbers that they keep putting out. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me. God bless.